control the Navy, we control all the military, we control the executive, we have all the guns. Let's be real. Is it you guys? Is it the Igbos? Get the out of here. The Igbos are trying to do their little insurgency. They can't even get off the ground. Get out of here. All right? The Islamic Republic of Nigeria is going to happen, and there's nothing you are going to do about it. You think the Muslim ticket, that was just the start. Soon it's going to be a Muslim country. Arabic and Hausa will be the official languages of Nigeria. We're not speaking our colonizers' tongue anymore.
This guy threatened they want to Islamize Nigeria in a Twitter space that was held after it was revealed that Hamas officials were in Nigeria. Whether he was trolling or not, it makes you understand their aspirations. Because the government granted these people visas to visit Nigeria. This is not the first time a controversial figure is visiting Nigeria. The other time, this guy, who was declared a terrorist and wanted by India, was granted visa. He freely took photos with the Nigerian military. This doesn't send a good signal to the world. The Hamas operatives are one of the most wanted people in the world today because of October 7th. And to think that this same guy that Channels TV is giving their platform for free is the one that said this.
إسرائيل دولة لا مقام لها على أرضنا. إحنا الدولة لابد أن نزيلها لأنه بالفعل هي تعتبر كارثة أمنية وعسكرية وسياسية للأمة العربية والإسلامية. يجب أن تنتهي. لذلك إحنا لا نخجل من نقول ذلك بكل قوة. إنه إسرائيل لازم نأدبها وحنأدبها مرة ثانية وثالثة، ومش هذا حتكون طوفان الأقصى أول مرة، لا حتكون ثاني وثالث ورابعة، لأنه إحنا لدينا إصرار ولدينا قرار ولدينا إمكانيات. في 7 أكتوبر، في 10 أكتوبر، في مليون أكتوبر، إحنا اللي بنعمل مبرر. It is justified. مبررة.
This was a few days after October 7th that they will repeat it over and over and over again if they get the chance. This is not freedom fighting. There's no way to justify it. All you guys that are justifying this massacre, it is not freedom fighting. Kidnapping babies, women, young children, elderly people that are above 80 years, and young people that were just partying can never be freedom fighting. It is terrorism. They always say they want to recover their imaginary land from Israel. Why was Gaza not declared a Palestinian state when it was under the control of Egypt? No one talked about having a Palestinian state at the time. They were all happy to live under the control and administration of Egypt. Why also was West Bank not declared a Palestinian state when it was under the control of Jordan? They were all happy with the status quo then. No one wanted to do any uprising because they wanted all the land to themselves. They always like to say that it didn't start on October 7th, that it started 75 years ago. All the wars against Israel, they started them and they lost all of them. When are they going to learn that you cannot beat them? They cannot beat them through violence. This is not about siding with Israel because Israel has links to Christianity or anything. No, it's not about it. This is about morality, doing what is right. Yes, there is Israeli occupation in the West Bank. Some Israelis also try to build settlements on land that is supposed to form part of a future state of Palestine, but we all know why they keep policing the area. If the insecurity doesn't stop, they don't want to stop harming them, they will not leave, they will not stop the occupation. Israel doesn't joke with their security, unlike what is happening in Nigeria, when terrorists that they like to call bandits block roads for several hours, kidnapping everyone in sight, and no single security agency comes to attack them. That's not how a serious country handles insecurity. The Buhari administration was very quick in labeling IPOB as a terrorist organization. But in the north, you have terrorists who are kidnapping people, burning entire villages with anti-aircraft guns. They prefer to call them bandits instead of terrorists that they are. And now look at Hamas. Look at what they did on October 7th, that IPOB will never dream of. They've never done anything like that. They are giving them visas to come to Nigeria to try to spin what they have done. Why is Nigerian government and Channels Television giving these people platform to twist the truth, just like South Africa is doing? Mandela never fought this way because he recognized he couldn't fight them or match them through violence. That was why he never fought in this manner. If he did, maybe by now South Africa wouldn't have gotten their independence. It would have provoked more viciousness from the apartheid regime at the time. So these Hamas members are not interested in any future Palestinian state. They're only interested in taking all the land to themselves. Just like the PLO before them, they refused all the two-state solutions that was offered right from the 60s to now. Common sense dictates that even if you don't get all the land you want that you claim to be yours in a negotiation, you can start by the small that is offered. When you get as powerful as your neighbor, then you can go to war and get the land by conquest. Yes, it is done. Most of the land that many countries occupy today were gotten by conquest. That's the world for you. Russia is currently occupying parts of eastern Ukraine. If they eventually win the war, it will become theirs. For Ukraine to get them back, they will need to fight back in the future to recover their land and possibly take Russian land. So always trying to play the victim. When they are the people that start the wars, they always start the war. At the end of the day, they play the victim. It is not enough for people to sympathize without hearing the whole story. Many Western countries are withdrawing their funding of UNRWA because of the revelation that many of their staff members not only celebrated what happened on October 7th, many of them actively participated in invasion. So you don't want to be seen as funding terrorism. These donations and funding are made in order for the UN agency to use that to help people in need in Gaza. But they end up in the pockets of Hamas operatives. They are used to build all the tunnels. They are used to brainwash students in schools. They used to do all sorts of things. They end up in their pockets, like all the millions that have been discovered by the Israeli Defense Forces in Gaza. And the Nigerian government is okay with all this. That's why they granted them visas to come and spin what they did in Nigerian soil. This is very shameful. This is a new low for the Nigerian authorities. This should be the list of their worries, considering all the problems Nigeria is facing right now. The exchange rate is about 1,800 naira to $1. They should be working hard to return things to normal instead of meddling in affairs that hurt the reputation of the country. When they give Hamas members the opportunity to spin the narrative, they kind of mock Gazans who are suffering because of Hamas. Yes, there are casualties, that's regrettable, but this is war. If Hamas didn't invade on October 7th, Israel wouldn't be in Gaza today. Not that they are perfect, no one is perfect, but Hamas has given them the opportunity to finish them off.
I hope you guys. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I was talking. I didn't even realize I was on mute. Can you imagine that? Hi, God, I beg you. Welcome, una greetings. So happy Thursday to everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. Which is the most important thing. Today is Friday Eve, as they say. Neka, my darling, welcome, highly favored. Quinty A, my darling, welcome, all of you now, welcome. How the weather from our side? I hope it's not as cold as it is over here, because I'm not understanding anymore. By this time the sun is out. We're prepping for summer, but hey, rain today, cold tomorrow. The weather is just fluctuating, and it's really cold, which is really strange for this time of the year around where I live. But anyway, welcome, guys. Thank you. Please don't forget to like as you come in, and don't forget to use the notification bell if you're already subscribed. If you're not yet subscribed, please endeavor to do so. And of course, the host with the most. Buy me tea as you can. But anyway, let's get started right away. Because me, I don't want to play for here. Hopefully, I don't stay too long. But there's a few videos I want to play for us. Let's get started.
Yanzu shi Tulumbu mata ta arniya ce, kuma ko arniya oga ce daga cikin arnan. Ita ma hukuncin da Allah ya ce a kashe ta. Don mi tana cikin shugabannin arna. Fasto, haka Qur'ani ya magana. Jagorora na kahirci Allah ce a kashe su. Jama'a in an ce wance fasto ta me matsayinta? Jagora. In an ce liman me matsayin shi? Jagora. To jagororin kahirci Allah ya ce a kashe su. Ba irin ahlul kitabin da Allah ya ce a aura bane ita matar Tinubu. Sannan kuna ganin wanda ya gagara musuluntar da ɗiyani da mata ta shekaru a ce ko muslim ticket ne.
Here we go again, from Muslim clerics calling for the division of Nigeria because they feel they've lost power. Power has moved south. They feel that many policies are against them, that they are losing their grip on power, to this one now calling for the outright execution of the First Lady because she's a Christian. According to him, she's an infidel that deserves to be taken out. This is very, very extreme, and everyone should condemn this. Upon all the problems Nigerians are facing right now, existential crisis, hunger, hardship everywhere, Nigerians can't buy food. The concern of this cleric is the First Lady's religion. Nigeria is a secular country. What's the obsession with religion? Religion can't solve all the problems. Otherwise, there won't be hardship in the land today. Religion won't build factories for you or industries. Religion won't solve the insecurity. Instead of this cleric to focus on the problems bothering Northerners today and Nigerians at large, he's busy holding extreme views. And these are the kind of views that make people to be afraid and skeptical about the one Nigeria. And when they are skeptical, they express it, they turn around and accuse them of Islamophobia. We intentionally delayed making this video to see if the security agencies, the SSS, the police or any other agency will arrest and reprimand this man, but up till now, nothing has been done. Keeping quiet about it doesn't make this kind of view go away. Instead, it festers because others will say, this person said the same thing, I can say even more, nothing will happen to me. So this is the problem we have in Nigeria. We are not serious about building a better society. We are not serious about crime fighting. We are not serious about everything. We politicize everything. Yes, if this man is arrested and reprimanded for spreading hate and extreme views, even if his arrest provokes protests by his followers, any one of them that turns violent must also be arrested and made to face the law. That is how to build a better society. Keeping silent and pretending that they didn't hear what this man advocated for doesn't make this problem go away. Just like Deborah, the one that was killed in Sokoto, no person was put to trial, nothing was done. All the extreme views from people that supported the action, they still hold that view till today. They will even support worse tomorrow because no action was taken against them. That is how it festers. That was how insecurity started in Nigeria. That was how kidnapping, terrorism, everything started because we politicize everything. We are not serious about crime fighting. If all these were nipped in the bud when it started in the mid-2000s, we wouldn't be where we are today. In the Niger Delta, where kidnapping started, it wasn't nipped in the bud. In the same time, the early 2000s, here we are today. It has become a daily affair. People can't move anywhere. People can't move from one city to another without being afraid of being kidnapped. Again, you don't hear all these kind of extreme views in Muslim majority countries. You don't hear that in Saudi Arabia. You don't hear it in UAE. Even in Egypt, the military had to remove an elected government because they were of the extreme side of Muslim Brotherhood. So the authorities should take their jobs seriously. This is Banana Republic level of handling national security. These kind of views that divide Nigerians should never be tolerated. But the security agencies are more interested in going after people who want to protest against the hardship or people who criticize the government. They turn a blind eye to these kind of views from Muslim clerics because of religious solidarity.
Drinking warm water before bed resets blood sugar levels and eliminates type 2. Thousands of people.
For those who didn't see the other video where the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, was in a mosque and a Muslim cleric was talking to Igbos in a derogatory manner, questioning why they've taken over the government despite not supporting and voting for the Muslim ticket. Some people said that it wasn't the correct translation, that it wasn't what the Muslim cleric said, but we took a short clip of the video in order to make the analysis. For the purpose of clarity and for those who understand Hausa, this is the full video.
Babu inyamurin da ya zaɓi Muslim in ka cire irin su Malam Ibrahim Ogu da shi da danginsa. Sauran sun zaɓa? Ta yaya kuke ɗiban kuɗin gwamnati kuna basu? Yaya kuɗin noma kun ƙi bamu? Yaya kuke yin wata siyasa ƙarya? Ku ba da 'yan kuɗi kaɗan a noma, ku ce 'yan arewa sun cinye kuɗi, ba gaskiya ba ne. Ta wani sai ce, Yarabawa ne, da Hausawa, da Fulani, ko ba Hausawa a gwamnatin Muslim. Ba Fulani a gwamnatin Muslim, ba bare-bari a gwamnatin Muslim. To Muslim na farko, Musulmi ne bayan rabi. Muslim na biyu, Musulmi ne babarbare. Ko ba haka ba ne? To za mu ce ba mu a cikin gwamnatin ne? To yaya aka yi mun ba mu gana mu raban ba? Ya za a dinga danna mana bashi na ƙarya? Inyamurai da ba su yi gwamnatin ba, su ɗebe kuɗi, ba a bincike su ba, sai mu. Kai wannan bai yi ba. Wannan bai yi ba. Ina malam yawwa na yi sa'a a cikin muslim ba Hausawa, a cikin muslim ba Fulani. In kuna musu gashi ko ba shi bane? Dan Allah, Tinubu shine zai zo ya yi wa ministoci aiki ko kowane ministan zai yi da kansa? Tinubu ne zai wa daraktoci aiki ko su ma za su yi da kansu? To me yasa komai aka tare da shi sai a ce Tinubu? To ministoci fa? To mu masu wa'azi fa? Da haka mu fito mu yi gaskiya. Idan kuka goyi bayan Kiristoci a kayan da gwamnati, to sun shafa wa duk musulmin Allah da annabi kashin kare.
Now, welcome, Queen TA, my sister. Yep, you notice there's not, maybe that's the problem. That is part of the problem. You know, women naturally, they don't like to destroy things. Women are not naturals. It is the problem Nigeria has. The right women are not in the places they should be occupying. They are not in the places they ought to be occupying. They've succeeded in distracting the Nigerian woman. Husband matter, Nigerian woman carry it for her. No matter how educated and highly, intellectual and intelligent Nigerian woman be, they don't use husband to distract them. If to say women plenty for this meeting, I'm telling you, the tone would have been different. Can you see how that man was just talking anyhow? Yeah, I know they hear Hausa, but the word on the street, they say what he talk was very unacceptable. That's what I heard. This is part of the problem we have in Nigeria. I'm telling you, the elders in Nigeria, the political elders in Nigeria, they have failed woefully. They have done this generations to come, they have done them a great disservice. I feel sorry for those that are kids that are coming up in that society right now. Nothing is happening. They succeeded in bringing that country to its knees. Did you guys see the video of one woman one northern woman clamoring for secession, saying they should go their way. I'm open to it oh, please. Let me see if I can find the video. It's about time. I'm open to it. By the way, una hear wetin go on talk. Yeah. Hey, this man, people for Plateau State, they slaughter them in their numbers. We no hear pim from Gowon. Not a word from this elder statesman, supposed elder statesman, not a word. He had the opportunity to meet with their self-imposed president. He did not say, my people are suffering in the hands of these people. Please do something about it. Not a word. This man go there, say, I was criticized for being too slow, crushing the Biafrans. Can you imagine? This man is close to 100, Abi. Am I wrong? But I did eventually. Can you see how people can use their own mouth to put themselves in trouble? He even now boast, he boasts. God. We have shameless elders, oh, I'm sorry. We don't have elders. And these are the elders they want they want us to be respecting. When you see them in the morning, you say, good morning, sir, good morning, ma. Please, how do you respect this type of elder? What has these elders, what have they left for you? What do you have anything? Can you even go back to your home peacefully now? What these elders have given you chaos, problem after problem. You wake up every morning is one thing or the other in Nigeria. The Nigerian news is saturated with one thing after the other, after the other. They have successfully wound up the people. They traumatize people walking the streets of Nigeria every single day. They can't buy food, they can't eat, they can't come out of their houses. Their lives are being haunted for. And you have elders like this that close their eyes. What they are supposed to be saying, they are not saying. Instead, they are going to go and put fire, go and light fire again on top of something that everybody is trying to manage so that we can at least even know the direction we are going. Is this not drumming up more division? I think this is a trap. I suspect that this is a trap because remember the other day somebody came out and said, why are the Igbos so quiet? And by the way, when they say the Igbos, they're not just referring to Southeast. I think some people mistake that. It's not just the South. They're referring to the entire South. Why are people quiet? Why are people not crying like every other person in the West and the North, crying for food and rushing for food? Why are people not crying like that? That's what I mean. And I will beg you people, don't fall for this bait. They're looking for a way to anger you people from the South so that you can get on the street, and then they will now have the opportunity to carry out the massacre that they want to carry out. Don't fall for the bait. Oh, do not fall for the bait. They go don't use insult, of course. You know, there's one guy one northern influencer, right? Exactly, my sister. Naim, now that is the mentality. Thank you. Mentality of the way they say they view women. Now you just see for that room. They know they see women. They say the women belong in the other room. Now they just exposed for that video when I play earlier. And it's true. Yeah, Holy Mary, not true. Therefore, don't use CSS, don't hunt the person. How many of you now remember the Kaduna people when they go mistakenly drop this thing on top for Kaduna, be wherever? When they go find one Igbo man, where the man not even there, as in he not even there the force again or something like that, they come on pin him for the guy head. No, these people, we have to be careful. From the South, be very careful. I know we have our differences. I know there's nowhere that we are not quarreling, but we need to be very careful. As Southerners, we need to band together. I'm not calling for division. For me, God is something that they do now for one Nigeria. But you see what is going on. It's very heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. No. I've never seen such careless leaders, elders in my life before. Careless elders I've never seen. With the way they talk, it's almost like somebody has placed a curse on them that whatever they're going to say, they'll be eating their young. God. I've never seen. They did not leave anything for the young people to come after and inherit. Please name one thing that you can come and inherit from these elders. They have left anarchy behind. Where do we start with Nigeria? Where do we start? Where do we start to fix the problems that these people have created? Where? There's nobody to look up to in terms of leadership, apart from Peter Obi. And I tell you, there are a lot more Peter Obis in Nigeria, but they are poor. There are some of your people that are running street vendors. There are some of the people in the farm that don't want to be. They don't want to stain themselves with the corruption. They are in the farms. Some of them can't even go to the farm again. They are some of the poorest. Those that don't have the opportunity like Peter Obi had. Some of them are the poorest. We have very decent people, but they will not let them see the light of day. Eh? What have the elders in Nigeria, what have they left behind for the people coming after to inherit? Please, name one thing. I'm waiting. Name one thing apart from chaos. Every day you wake up to Nigerian news, it's one terrible thing or the other. It's one fight or the other. It's one elder talking rubbish, inflaming the people even more because their lives are comfortable. They can easily jump on a private jet and get out of the society. This man's people were being slaughtered. Christmas Day, na Plateau, they finished there for Plateau. I did not hear pim from this man. As we cry, and reach, they cry up and down, they donate money reach. I know here, this man did not come out and say, my people, my people. He dey in house, he too deaf ear. He can't get the audacity. I think they are just trying to taunt people. They are trying to taunt the South, especially the Southeast. People, everybody should borrow themselves sense. You see, this APC na demonic party. They are looking for ways to destabilize and destroy everything. They've come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. That's their mission. That's the mission that APC brought to Nigeria. If you are doubting, everything is in front of you. You can see everything that's going on. There's no day you wake up and there's nothing going on in Nigeria. Either as we speak today, somebody was kidnapped, somebody was spied. As we talk out today, people were spied. People not even they pay attention to that one news again because now every day now people are now desensitized to it. That's what we have become as a country. This is what the elders are passing down to the upcoming generation. Meanwhile, these people had the best opportunities ever. They had schools of their choices to go to. They had everything on a platter of gold, but they have destroyed everything in their elder position. With their elder position, the way they're supposed to talk to, they know what talk to. They go lie. They not care the young ones spy in the process. They go lie. Apart from a few, the likes of Pade Banjo, the likes of Dele Farotimi, may go continue to they bless them. Rufai, I don't know the others. So lie. They don't care who they destroy in the process. Look at your justices, all of them old. You want to tell me that those people don't know the importance of telling the truth? They did not care about your future. They sold the constitution. They ripped it apart and say, who cares? What can you people do? All the money that they dash them now, what is the value of that money? Very evil elders, my sister. Yeah, heroes. You see that anthem, we're going to need to rewrite them. All those heroes, which hero? Please name one hero in Nigeria. Name one hero past. Demons, all of them. I'm telling you, Holy Mary. Name one hero past. It's better. Me, I'm thinking that one, no. It is just better because I'm hearing people talking about 2027. I say, where do people want to do 2027 election? Where? How? On top of this fraudulent demonic system, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. They bought the structures. Where? Which elect? They won't even, let me tell you, they'll just nominate. In fact, that day they'll not prepare results. That day they'll just carry the result and they prepare read. Now that one you can't put why would somebody put their lives in at risk again after what happened the last time? Me, there's no common sense in it. I've told my relatives, nobody, I don't want to hear that anybody went to vote for nobody. Everybody just be managing their life as they fit wherever they are. You are going to vote for who? People that don't care for you. Exactly. They go bring all the work. I'm telling you, they go bring a comma. You know, so I can't they think something. I remember you guys remember during the election when they roll out all these tanks, new tanks. Now remember when we will see some UN vehicles when they roll in that time. You know what I can't they think now? They were rolling it in because they expected that there would be outrage at that time, and they were ready to take anybody down. There were tankers rolling into Lagos. I remember. Now, because of the South, they roll out those tanks. Hey, God, I beg you. Wicked set of people, I'm telling you. Make they just no, na there my mind dey now. No lie to you. Make everybody just go their own because I no see any other way out. Even this election when they talk about, it's a sham to me. It's all sham. They all know what they are doing. They all know what they are doing. They all know. They are all behind, sharing behind. It's a worthless process. You're going to vote in an election where you know your vote does not count. They bought the structure, they bought the court, they bought the police, they bought the army. They bought everything. You have repentant Boko Haram in your army, in your police. Shebi, I played the video just now when the guy was saying, the army is our own, the military, the navy is our own, the police is our own. Abi una no hear am? Abi na only me hear am? I played the video just now. I was on that space where that guy was saying that. And he was proud. He was he was saying it with boldness. Like, yeah. He said, we fight the Yoruba monarchs. What did they do? Hey! Oh, demonic party, my sister, demonic. I'm telling you, Holy Mary, you take the word out of my mouth. I never see homeland where go they give them headache, heartache like Nigeria. They give their citizens all over the world. I never see. You wake up as a citizen as if na bad thing to be from Nigeria. Now one thing after the other, strife. Tell me how the people want it normal, how they want to make good decision. Children, when they grow up for those kind of environment, how did they turn out? Tell me. This is the worst I've ever seen. I don't even recognize this Nigeria anymore. I don't recognize it. One wahala to another wahala, one wahala to no break. No break. Welcome, Miss B. Welcome. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you. Blessings to you, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Yes, so please push the like button, oh. And please, oh, I know they forbid super chat, oh, make una support, I beg. Thank you. Yeah, and share on all platforms. Thank you so much, Miss B. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Victory all the way. Welcome, oh, welcome. Nigeria na crime scene. Nigeria is not a real place. It's a crime scene. It's almost everybody, including the citizens, because now then they do themselves. During the election, was it the politicians that told after they gave you money, did you have to sell your vote? Did you have to thumbprint incorrectly? Did you have to be writing numbers? You didn't have to do that. The citizens are just as guilty. They're just as guilty. It's crazy. How do we clean this mess up? How? Where we want to start? All my years of Nigeria has not given me a damn thing. Not one thing. We grew our food at home. We never went to the market to buy food. Now, farm, we take grow our food when we chop. Thank God for that. By the way, please, since the people cannot go to their farms, you know there are ways you can plant now in your house. If you're in Nigeria, just look for a bag of garri or those Dangote cement bags. If you see any empty ones, just be packing them. Oh. Look for sand, put inside. If you see fertilizer, your trash like banana peel when you don't chop finish, or orange peel when you don't, all those things, put them for inside the soil. Plant your yam, plant your cassava for back of your house. Okay, use what you have to be planting, because the farming is here, it's coming. Plant your pepper, plant your tomatoes. You don't need to be going to the market for that. Anything when you see, use am take dey cook your thing dey go. Abeg una, please spread the word to your people back home. Those people that know how to farm, use what you have. You don't need to go to the farm anymore. Just look for bags, Dangote bags. Look for them, or empty bag of rice or garri or stuff like that. Put them and put sand, put fertilizer inside. Plant your things in your backyard. Abeg, it's real now in Nigeria. People cannot go. They just kidnap people again. They are looking for, I think they demanded a certain amount. Then they now reduced it for them to release the people. Did you people see the video of children that went to try and kidnap a baby? Hey, Osalobua, who do Nigeria like this? Hey, my heart aches. These young children, I'm not sure say they pass 6 or 7, maybe 7 or 8. Maybe I'm stretching it. They kidnap baby, toddler. Now when they carry, they won't tie the baby, now people see them. Hey, may I say that I go see that video? May not be like say they make this story up. Hey, I weak. These are the children, the future that Nigeria is raising, and nobody is doing anything about it. Women have a role to play, but no. Hey. If I talk, they go say, wetin this one know. Let me see if I can find that video of that little boy. They kidnap baby, my people. Mona here, baby. They want tie the baby up. They want, hey God, wetin children know about kidnapping? What do they know? What do they know, for crying out loud? This is what Nigeria is producing. Is nobody outraged? Is it not time for us to this system to shut down? Why are people still going to work in a dysfunctional system? Why? Your future is the future of these children are just being destroyed right in front of everybody's eyes, and nobody is saying anything or doing anything about it. There's only so much one person can do. There's only so much a few people can do. 10 people, one person can do. I don't know whether people are not bothered by all of this that we're seeing. What does a child, a young child, what do they know about kidnapping? What do they know? I'm looking for the video. What do they know? I saw this video. My heart could not even, I'm not even feel watcher. That's why my heart did beat. I couldn't. I was like, children. I just read it. I was like, wow. What is going on? All the so-called people that voted this man in, there was one that was coming to Daddy Freeze that time. What's his name? One very loud mouth boy. They talk. Anyhow, they talk, they brag. He had one nickname that they knew him as, so I can't remember his name right now. The guy, I know they see him again. No, meanwhile, he's in Canada. The guy has disappeared. Meanwhile, has left people suffering in Nigeria. They don't have mouth to talk again. They don't have mouth. Meanwhile, there are people's lives on the other end of this. Na the video I dey find, more na not verse. Na the video I dey find, I say, God damn, what is going on in Nigeria, for crying out loud? Where kids? Let me see if I can. Can't find this thing. Is it Jimmy? I don't remember this thing now. Shit. I can't find the video right now, guys. I mean, I don't know. It's very sad. Exactly. When they farm from their backyard, though, I'm telling you, Holy Mary, that's the way forward. Please tell your family, spread the word. That's the only way. That's the only way right now. Instead of them going to the farm, let them just get bags. And all these people, when they build house, they go just build house, finish, turn everywhere to concrete. I don't know which kind copy be this. You have to have green in your house for crying out. How can you build a house? You go seal everything of interlock. The ones when they interlock, they interlock. The ones when they use everything that they corner, they use. You need green. That's the life and breath of this. Why would you build your house and it's on concrete? Everything is concrete. Come on now. Tell your people back home they should start planting at the back of their house. So pepper, tomatoes, bitter leaf, scent leaf, lemongrass, all those things. Let them be planting it. They must have seen, of course, they learnt it from the adults. Where else would they have learnt it? I'm talking 6-7-year-old kids here. I'm still gonna try and find the video. I'm talking 6-7-year-olds. They kidnap a toddler, small pikin. The pikin never, if that pikin too, he never reach 1 year, that pikin will be like maybe 9 months. In the months, like that pikin will be. Now so the pikin sit down for ground, they look, you don't even know wetin dey happen. Hi! My goodness. They can't be more than 5. Thank you. Because they were crying. They were just crying. I think when the adults caught them, they were crying. I'm trying to find the video. I want to show it here. People don't think that we're making up these stories. It's finished, oh. I'm telling you. It's finished. Only Mary, Nigeria, Otiton. Let everybody just go there. May everybody answer their papa name at this stage. May everybody answer. I mean, what's the point? The man we vote for, when we know so okay, or even if we want to divide, we go get conversation. We'll not associate. They're not agree. Look at the mess that Nigeria is in. Bongoli, God go bless you, Quinty. Wherever that Bongoli dey, the fire when they catch people for Nigeria, make it they catch and make it they run follow am. Make it they enter from trouble to trouble. That Bongoli, make trouble they find them. Trouble go get him name. He go they find them. That boy, the work when he do for APC, Kai. All of them, and that whether not just Emeka, they call all those people. Everywhere when they dey for this world, they no go know peace. Hey, he lives in the US. Okay. Trouble go follow am. Bongoli, just Emeka, all the people that supported APC. Everything wey dey happen for Nigeria must happen to them. Complete. Oh, you did? Yeah. I think I remember. I saw the comments today. Yes. Thank you. I saw it. That guy, I'm telling you, I could not stand him. I never listened. He used to annoy the hell out of me. When they were having those debates and they will bring him and oh my God. The guy made of bullshit, BS for Baba, for president, somebody that doesn't know where he is. You saw the video too, right, Quinty? Hey, Nigeria is finished though. Where toddlers are now kidnapping children. I don't know where the hope, where hope dey again. and people see they born children now, they grow up for that country, they see all these things. Please tell me, what is the future of those children going to look like if nothing is done right now? What would the future of those children look like? That I ask, oh, what would the future of those children look like? Eh? We shout, talk. People that they are ready to be doomed forever, they don't agree. They are dealing, the doom now has come upon them. They are shouting, food, they are hungry, being power. We shouted, we talked. You voted along tribal lines, voted along the religious lines, because now you know God pass. Now you be assistant Jesus, assistant Mohammed. See, we are here today. Your Christian leaders don't even have mouth. They cannot talk again. If they talk now, shut up, everybody, they tell them, because everybody now sees the suffering. Does hunger know anybody? Hunger don't know anybody. Hunger no get late. Hunger na leveler. People are crying now, their voices, their pastors. You see, say any pastor come out now, say, okay, this is a very dire, this is a difficult time for everybody. Okay, all the members of the church, we have a farm now, so we are going to be growing this, growing that to sustain, to help people. You know, every service, after service, come and collect 1 bag of rice, 1 bag of beans, 2 bags of yam, cassava, cocoyam. You understand? To alleviate some of the suffering of your people. Okay, we are going to be giving out so and so money monthly, 5k, 20k for our members, you know, and then all the doctors in the what's it called? All the doctors in the churches. If you're a doctor, come, you're going to be giving free health care. We'll cover the cost, you know, do blood check. Then we have psychiatrists. Let's get psychiatrists involved. They'll be talking to people, you know. Nothing. No, I don't know whether these people don't have no clue of what to do, no ideas. I don't know. This is an emergency situation. The church is supposed to be actively in front of this. In America, when there's any type of chaos going anywhere, you'll see Billy Graham something. They don't move. They don't enter the place. They don't talk to people. They don't pray with people. I don't know the version of Christianity that they do for Nigeria. Even though all of it now the same papa and mama born the religion, right? Even though all of it now the same papa and mama, and there's a lot of shadow casts on religion as a whole. But these people have the humanity. Once there's chaos in any place, you see them running. You always see Billy Graham something. The vehicles don't move in. People don't move in. They don't talk to people. They don't pray with people. They don't give Medicare. They don't give clothes. They don't give food. They don't share things for them. But no, not in Nigeria. Every Sunday you go see the same poor people that are freaking oppressed. They will carry their bags again, go to church and be gaslit by their GOs and their pastors. On Wednesday again, they go carry their bag. They go to be gaslit again. I've never seen people who love their oppressors like the Nigerian poor people. I have never seen. You will be trying to fight to help them. They will be abusing you. Now their voice, they loud parts. Touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm. Don't talk to us like that, but they suffer. Now they know they see food chop. Now they know they see food chop. Me va se mi no dia nya me va se mi ye. Ori awo lo ya le omi e ba na vore unu. Mi ame won, mi e ba le we opa God. Una no verse na my language I dey speak. Yeah, somewhere in the north. Yes, I'm looking for the video. I can't find it for the life of me. I cannot find it. He don't disappear now. Now their MO be that. He has disappeared. He don't already scatter everywhere. They know what they are doing. He's been paid already. He don't get him money. What he consign una. He don't base. The work when they send that, don't do it, don't collect money. He don't care whether every other person hit rocks. He don't care. But guess what? That money no go down well with him. You see all the suffering wey dey suffer for Nigeria, he sef go get taste of that same medicine wherever on the face of this earth that he's in. Not because na true. What men do, live after them. He fit escape am temporarily, but he go follow am. He go follow in generation. He go dey in lineage until somebody in that lineage stand up say, no, I will choose to stand for the right. That bongo leaf, e no go koni bombe, e no go come out of am. Bongo leaf, just Emeka, those two people, I remember them. Because the suffering that is in Nigeria now, where children are kidnapping babies, tiny baby, hey God, they want tie. I don't even know what they want. She not let me watch the video. That's why they look it. Hey, I say God, may not be say they want to do something dark. Hey, children, they are supposed to be playing in the sand, drawing this thing in the sand, building a castle in sand. For children to now, I don't even know when they said they did it. I think they said they were practicing. That's what they said. I'm looking for this video. Where is this video, for crying out loud? The children, they asked them, they said they were practicing. For goodness sake, guys, can you hear me? These children said they were practicing. That's why they kidnapped a baby. If that does not break you people's heart, me, I don't know what. Oh, Nigeria has turned to a jungle officially. You have a man that is not even, we don't even know who he is. You have an assistant of the Agberos of all behind him. Nobody is saying anything. Country is still moving forward like it's normal. It's not normal, oh, it's not normal. It's not normal, my people. It cannot be normal. We cannot fold our hands. This is not normal. If these people want to be living on the edge for the rest of their lives, let everybody go their separate ways so that lives will be saved. My goodness. I've never seen a thing like this in my life. Never. Where children, there's no limit, nothing, like anything, anybody can. I saw a video of some of these bandits or whatever they are called. They were children that were holding tools, standing in front. Children. Please tell me, by the time those children get to a certain age, they are already, the thing go dey inside their DNA. They cannot get it out again. It will not be their own story. This is what their life will be all about. Life no go mean anything to them. Is that what we really want? I ask you, na question I dey ask you, is that what we really want for the children? Is this what we want for the children? Is this what we want their lives to become? Because everybody dey look, everybody keep quiet, they look, nobody dey talk. E no concern me, no concern me. You know, Nigerians, they are very good at it no concern me. It doesn't concern me now. What's my own? It doesn't concern me now. What's my own? They are very quick. People are very quick to do that. They are very, very quick to do all of that. They go distance themselves. Distance themselves. What kind of society have Nigerians brought upon themselves? Every day there's no peace. You can't even sleep well. You can't, you dare not. You can't sleep and close two eyes. You no go bold sleep make you close two eyes. So I not see the video. No work now. Where they want to see the work? No work for Naija. Everybody, including kids, they've turned to. I'm telling you, it's so sad. It's so sad. See it, welcome, oh. It has. Nigeria has lost its soul. It's heavy for me to say, but it is what it is. Nigeria has lost its soul. No one is talking about these things. Not one person. They are being abducted on a daily basis and married off. They are being abducted and married off. The one that they buy, they use their organs. Eh? Hmm? Who is Obi? Who's Obi? I don't know who that is. I don't know who Obi is. It's failed though. See, it is failed. It has completely failed. It has crash landed. Hmm. It has been submerged in the ocean. I'm telling you, it's miles and miles, thousands of miles beyond, below sea level. Na in Nigeria dey. I'm telling you, the mental health is the biggest. The children that are growing up in the mess is what me I'm worried about. Because the future, I shudder to think what the future of those children will be. Because there's nothing good that they are saying. Nothing. It's chaos after chaos. Even their parents will be on the edge. You understand? And sometimes, you don't know, parents might be taking it out on their children. So they'll be, it's like dog eat dog now. Eh? Hostile environment. Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, that's what she does. God bless her. Their mental health is something else. So I'm telling you, nobody's addressing that. The church that's supposed to be a place of succor for these people, nah, they're not. Their own are also they collect money. Imagine. So I saw some pastors coming out. They say, you are supposed to pay your pastor tithe or something. I'm like, these people are talking about tithe. Who is still paying tithe and offering? Eh, I'm not here to judge anyone, no, but who is still doing that? With the chaos that's in Nigeria, if you like, don't fend for yourself. Be giving your money to a pastor that cannot cure or heal himself or deliver himself. Because if kidnappers come, guess what? They will kidnap the pastor. No amount of prayer. Not all the pastors when they don't kidnap for Nigeria. Why prayer and fasting not release them? Why the tithes when they pay not release them? Oh God. Oh my shit. Colonialists do a number. They did a number on us as Africans. It's such a shame. Hmm. Sour grapes, yes. The elders have eaten sour grapes. The teeth of the young ones are left on edge. Yep. That's exactly what's happening. We don't get elder for Nigeria. All of them failure, apart from a few. Failure, 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 failure. Apart from Pade Banjo, Dele Farotimi, who else? Who else now? Apart from those few, very few people, the rest corrupt people from top to bottom. Nothing, not one of them is clean. Not one. Show Nigeria. May everybody just find their way. To be honest, everybody just find their way. Oh, everybody find their way. I'm telling you, there's no need. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. Where children have now taken to kidnapping babies because they are practicing to be free. Can you imagine? I'm sure it's somebody, is an adult that has planted that seed in their head. It is an adult. The church in Nigeria has forgotten its role, especially the rich southern pastors who don't even do anything for the pastors and Christians killed in air. They don't care. It doesn't concern them now. It's not near them, so it doesn't concern them. They don't care. Did you see that they put out a threat out for the Nigeria, the Emilokon president, the wife of Emilokon president. They said the malam or whatever, sheikh or whatever that was preaching was saying that Tinubu's wife Remi deserves to be pied by Muslims for being leader of infidels. Una hear am abi? Okay. I never see DSS o. I never see them round them up. No. DSS not talk. Your president not talk. Nothing. Everybody quiet like say they not see wetin happen. They not know wetin happen. People don dey tag them since. They still dey pre ten d like say they not see am. Fulani don come out, don threa ten say they don take over Nigeria and dem get am very soon. They go change the anthem. The only language that will be spoken will be English and Arabic. Nobody don talk anything. They go change the flag, put their malam, their Muslim something. Hey, oh, Salobua. Eh? Oh man, I don't shout finish for the day. Me, I'm going to call it a night. I don't know what to tell you people. Oh, this one is not a. This one not be time of prayer. Forget it. Not be time of prayer at all. The opportunity we had to take this country, that chance has been missed. I remember shouting after election, we need to do something. Everybody calm down. It's okay. People are waiting for Peter Obi to tell you to get on the street. Here we are. They have captured everything now. They even talk and they say if you protest, they will fight people. Though people are still coming out to protest. My own is that the South will sit this one out. Let's all be suffering in silence. The North and the West, the Emiloko and the Northern people should come out. Now then they hungry pass. Now then we they see for social media, they cry. We are hungry. Let them all come out. Did you guys see the trailers or the truckloads of food that they stopped from going to the southeast and the south? You guys saw those trucks, right? Okay, because they want to starve us. But now then they hungry. Maybe they say it is the food from the north that is feeding the south. So now explain to me why the north are the ones screaming about hunger the most. They are the ones eating on the ground, looking for food like scavengers on the ground. You see that the lies are exposing itself. They will tell you it's the north that is feeding. How is the north feeding the? So me when I grow up, as I grew up, I don't eat food from the north. I not fit talk am because I get uncle for north. When our food now be the export, they do that time. They export to other African countries. The man used to send us bags of potatoes from the north. That much I know. But the rest of the food that we get now, we grow am by ourselves. So I don't understand. So you see that these lies that the northerners have been telling for a very long time, that the north is the one that feeds the south. You see, say e don dey fall flat on its face. They are strolling on the streets of Nigeria is a safe haven for them. They are strolling, showing their face. They will not sanction the TV station. Sanction, okay. They won't even call Sheun's attention. They won't even nothing. In fact, they will salute him for a well job. He's a hero to them. Which country won't go do business there? God forbid. Hey, are you serious? I didn't hear about that one though. Quinty, they caught the workers in Lagos being caught to 3 days a week. Because they can't afford, they are not making sales anymore now. Very soon all the banks will shut down. And you people, you will see all the companies, see all of them, they go cut staff down, they go shut everywhere down. We are getting there. 3 days a week. Wow. Because they can't afford to be paying them 3 hours a week. Wait, being called to 3 hours a week. Quinty, talk am again, not true. 3 hours a week. They should be talking about the middle belt. They should leave middle belt. Now they feed them. Middle belt. The food when they go for middle belt, now they feed them. They don't have anything in the desert. What do they have? Apart from kilishi and those cows that they carry from place to place, what do they have? Thank you. What matter? My people, now here I go draw the curtain. I go see you next time. As e dey do, I was looking for that video to show for you guys. For some reason, I don't know why I no fit see am. I don't know why I can't see the video. Because it's a very serious thing. We literally are. Nigeria has gone down, 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 down. Nigeria. A lot of people that were planning to go to Nigeria for let me play I forgot about this video. There's a particular video I meant to share with you guys. I can't complete. I'm glad I saw it. Let me share with you guys.
Fellow Nigerians, please listen to me because this is like the voice of the one crying in the wilderness. As you can see now, even for wilderness, they do this video. I just want to let you know, my country people, say you see all this wahala when they for country. Hunger, people they cry, people they die, inflation, everything. I just want to let you know, say it go still get worse. This suffer go still increase, oh. This is not the end of suffer head, my dear people. You see this dollar when we they shout, so it go reach 2,000, it go pass them. Fuel go still reach 1,000. Some people from places go buy more than 1,000 self. It go still they go up. This one where some people don't they faint, some people, more people go still faint. In fact, that one where friends, that day when they give us more food, make it chop. If they do not follow up, so know who go give them food for the coming days, it go still faint. Even myself, I feel faint anytime, God forbid. That is why I just want to let you know that as a people, we must make the right decisions. We must know exactly what to do. What we are experiencing today is the consequences of election. Elections have consequences. And if we do not address the root cause of the problem, we go to pursue the symptom. At the end, we not go achieve anything. That is why I don't want us to go the same mistake where we make during NSAS. That time I they shout, I they do video, but because nobody know me, nobody could take me serious. The one with the talk, NSAS, the two NSAS. Government say we have ended SAS, we have opened SWAT. At the end, see how it ends. We must come to the knowledge and realization that the mama we born bad government is a bad electoral system. What are we doing concerning that electoral system? Remember saying a high neck carry us reach for where we did today. What thing we they do concerning high neck? Opposition lawmakers, PDP, Labour Party, Labour Union, civil society, non-governmental organization. What are we doing concerning HINEC? Because let me tell you, the fact say country hard, no mean say they no fit still rig election again. No, they play. The dollars to take rig elections, politicians go see them. Now they want make country better, now they know they see. Because today now we don't they call say, oh, let us protest, let us do this. I am not against peaceful protest. I'm not saying we should make demands. But my fellow Nigerians, I want to ask you a question. Who are we calling upon to come and fix this country? The same people who put you in a problem, now you they call to come deliver you. We play too much in this country. Let me tell you, to fix the current situation where Nigeria there, it will need a complete system overhaul. That system overhaul cannot happen with this current set of political elites. It will not happen, I can guarantee you. Because see, to fix the issues of Nigeria, make this suffer start to calm down, we must tackle the issues of corruption with the government. No government that is interested in fixing Nigeria would have passed the kind of budget that the government passed for 2024. A budget of renewed hopelessness, a budget of advanced corruption. It is not about president standing and making statement that the subsidy regime is over. Since the day where president made that statement till today, nobody don't rest. Nobody don't sleep close eye. Nigeria, we did not even have any honeymoon period with this regime from the one suffer head till today. The main question is the corruption in the oil sector over? Today, who is Minister for Petroleum? The president. For us to address these issues, let me tell you, we must fix the corruption in government. We may need to shut down National Assembly. We may need to shut down part of presidency. We will need to go back to the Buhari administration. Not be only Emefiele where everybody they shout, oh, everybody who served in that administration and the role that they play to hold them accountable. We must fix the issue of insecurity so that Nigerians can begin to go back to farms and increase our local production. My dear, to achieve all of that is a long-term process. So while we they talk, they shout for that one, we must fix this system that gives birth to this kind of political class. If not, we are only setting ourselves up. They can rig themselves back into power and our suffer head go continue. My people, shall suffer no they tire us. Say we want use all our life to protest for Nigeria. Ha, my dear country people, make we better open our eyes, shine and well, because this suffer go continue to the increase. Nigeria problem as it there today is like trailer 911. Nigeria be like 911 where get rewire problem. Instead of us to carry and go give engineer capable automobile engineer make it handle them. We carry trailer hand over to Rewire Boys for their workshop. People wey know sabi wetin that they do there. The Rewire Boys don't bring down engine of trailer. They don't thief gearbox. They don't thief wire. Cut all the wire. Spoil everything. The full engine don't knock. Now they did there, they pour engine oil inside engine. They just they pack engine oil full and they press say how make the engine work, make it work. Engine don't tackle. Enough it work. They don't, we cannot have it. Everything you will be saying is trial and error, interventions, long-term solution. Give Nigerians the opportunity to pick their leaders in a free, fair, and credible manner. Anything other than that is an exercise in futility. It's a waste of all of our time. We must set aside our religious, ethnic, and tribal differences and make the right demands. If not, our eye go shine like squirrel when they catch for trap. The dollar fits even reach 10,000. Everything in maybe by that time I go down come out for wilderness. I go find wilderness for Europe or America. Run go. May God bless you and may God bless Nigeria and Peter Aka.
My people, Nakukuma here. I found the video of the kid I was talking about. Make I hear for now. And then Sabi, their own na to the social media they do try. Now that one, na the market when they know be that to my sister. Yeah, he's spot on. Absolutely. See, he's really spot on. He's very intelligent guy. Always makes sense. All the times I've listened to him, always making sense.
Abun nasu dai sai a hankali ga sunan dai ƙananan yara ne anan ga shi nan sun zo sun ɗaure wannan ɗan ƙaramin yaro ga shi inda aka ɗaure shi a daidai nan wajen sun ɗaure shi sun gudu suna so su gudu ne aka abun nan ɗinsu a nan ga shi nan sun zo sun ɗaure shi za su gudu kai daga ina kuke
ya bushe gidan uban wa kuke gidan waye sunan mai
gidan waye sai a hankali abun nasu dai sai a hankali ga su nan dai ƙananan yara ne anan ga shi nan sun zo sun ɗaure wannan ɗan ƙaramin yaro ga shi inda aka ɗaure shi a daidai nan wajen sun ɗaure shi sun gudu suna so su gudu ne aka abun nan ɗinsu a nan ga shi nan sun zo sun ɗaure shi za su gudu kai daga ina kuke
ya bushe gidan uban wa kuke gidan waye sunan mai
gidan waye
I don't know who they hear Hausa when go interpret for us, but I think I saw somewhere where they were saying, let me see if they had the interpretation there listed. So they said the Nigerian northern kids took a baby into the bush, tied him up. Unfortunately for them, they were apprehended. They told the vigilantes, right, that they were learning how to kidnap. Now they hear? God, I beg you. How did we get to this horrible level in this contraption called Nigeria? Where on earth can one hear this type of stories one hear daily from Nigeria? Hey, so oh, Salo Buanaba. Oh my God, oh Horelo, women never say hungry. Kai, be like me, I fall for ground, they roll, they cry. I don't even know what to do. No. Mm-mm. They don't know any better. They don't. It's what they see, what they observe. Because that's what the society has taught them. Now, those children, they're doing this now. When they now grow up and become good at what they are doing, society will not condemn them for doing the exact same thing that the society projected to them. You see how the world shapes people? That's how dark it has become, my sister. You are speechless. Hey! Oh! Mm. Mm. My people, I know what will I say? Wetin I wan talk again? You guys can see for yourselves. What do I want to add? There's nothing to add. If we don't do something about this, I don't know what women are doing. I don't know whether women think that, oh, this thing, as long as it's not my child. I don't know. Women are supposed to come out crying. Women are supposed, since the men are not doing what they are supposed to do, women nko, you go born children, leave them, make they just turn to another. I don't understand. No be every woman be mama o. No be every woman no be every woman get capacity to be mama. Look at this. How do you explain this? How? Please tell me. How do you explain this? It becomes problematic. I'm telling you, when the foundation is destroyed, it becomes problematic. This is what we are dealing with now. Isn't it a shame? It's a shame. How can children grow up in a society this dysfunctional and you expect them to be good citizens in the world? How? How many of una hear the number of cases of grown-ups when they go comot for Nigeria, go UK? Na UK most of these things don happen. Guess what? They go UK, they go go dey look for small small children to dey knack. Bad habit wey dem learn for Nigeria, when dem no train dem well, when dem no discipline dem, dem carry enter US, dem na so dey pick the UK, dem so dey pick dem up, dey lock dem up. To the extent somebody now said, I think a few people in the UK now said they're going to, they formed like or they've opened like a consulting something for Nigerians, new Nigerians coming in to educate them about the society. How many? Do you know how many of them they caught in the UK and had to send back to Nigeria? Those ones now will now come into the society. Tell me why they're not going to continue in the same bad behavior. Something wey be say dem no dey use here before, e don turn to normal thing. Nigeria wey e get the oldest culture in the world. Nigerians are known for their culture. Na like this we go fold hand dey look, na like this we go dey look, dey keep quiet dey look. What then is the hope for the people that are coming up? What is the hope? Even the children, even the so-called wealthy people, they are affected now too, because those ones be say no touch them. It's touching everybody. Una hear say una Fashola for Lagos, the man say he want make people mama put, go consult some mama people when they say they go school. God abeg o. Yeah, all these people they go claim say they go Oxford, the Cambridge, they will speak with accent, with their nose. That's their nose when it spread from spread from north to south. They go dey talk, dey speak grammar wey no be their native language, dey brag. The man talking go, he wan hire mama put when they go dey feed people. Hey God, which kind brain these people get? These are the people that they go dey force themselves on people. Meanwhile, they don't know how to troubleshoot. They don't know how to solve problems. Hi. Kene, welcome oh. When the foundation is broken, how the nation is destroyed is problem. It is collapse of the family structure. Absolutely. Zihan on geopolitical. Is he on YouTube? Let me see. I've not heard of that person before. Zihan on geopolitics. Is it for today? Let me know if it's today's one you're referring. I've seen it. Which one should I look for? Nigeria after America? Is that what you want me to play? I see Nigeria after America. Is that it? Okay, let me share it.
Hey everybody, Peter Zine coming to you from very snowy Colorado. Already 10 inches in and another 6 to go. Know what I'm doing tomorrow. Anywho, this is the latest in our post-American series, and today we're going to talk specifically about a country that a number of people have written in, and that is Nigeria. So what makes a Nigeria tick? This is a country that is a creation of the post-World War II strategic order and took a few pages from the post-Westphalian system of nation-states. In essence, what that means is it's a little bit like the settler societies of the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, in that it's a polyglot group. Lots of different ethnic groups, each of which have a very clear homeland, but they've been lumped together into a single political authority. Now, in a lot of places where some version like this happened because of colonialism, and you can make that argument for Nigeria as well, it has gone very, very badly, with lots and lots of civil wars, and Nigeria is no exception. They had the Biafran War shortly after independence in the 60s, and it was one of the most disastrous wars that we've seen on the African continent. But in its aftermath, things went an unexpected direction. Instead of the victors trying to wipe out the Biafrans, they were included into a transition into democracy. And while it's not something that we would recognize in the United States as democratic, what they do is they rotate the presidency among the various ethnic groups in the other regions. And then within each of those regions, there's actually competition within the ruling party to decide who is going to be the candidate. So as a rule, and I'm vastly oversimplifying a very messy situation here, as a rule, the president is selected at the primary level, basically. And while this doesn't necessarily generate the most creative or competent leadership, it has kept the peace and has kept Nigeria in one piece as well. Which is more than you can say for a lot of the other post-colonial countries. I'm thinking Congo here, Angola, both have either been war-racked or chaotic or both. Now, the con of this strategy is if you are of an ethnic group that doesn't hold the presidency at a time, you have to basically be paid to not protest or riot or launch a war. And that's where the oil comes in. Nigeria is the continent's largest oil producer. And most folks say that if civil unrest could be tamped down, a degree of confidence could be injected into the system, well, then they could probably be producing 5-6 million barrels a day without too much of a challenge. And instead, it's been pretty much less than 3 for the last 20-30 years. Basically, whoever sits in the big chair directs where the oil funds go. He takes a cut of it himself. It's always a he. And the rest is used to buy off the other minorities to limit their willingness to cause chaos, which of course encourages some of the more militant-minded of those groups to deliberately cause chaos in order to get a better cash settlement. And under the globalized order, this has not been a hugely successful system from an economic point of view, because it means that people actually have a vested interest in attacking the oil patrimony in order to get a slice of the oil patrimony. And that means that the oil patrimony has probably been about 1/3 to 1/4 as large as it actually should have been under normal circumstances. But hey, that's what happens with a political system like this. Now, that's under the globalized order where no one interferes in other people's affairs. You get these series of ethnic-based militant groups, some with very creative names, and some of which are creative and tenacious and have taken speedboats 50 miles off the coast to take over oil production sites. And in this sort of environment, the oil companies that bring in the technology that allow all of this to happen have basically lost interest. After seeing their people kidnapped or shot up for purposes of budgetary debates, most Western oil companies have bailed, and the last, such as Royal Dutch Shell, are in the process of getting out right now as I am recording this video in February of 2024. It's not a great model, but the world is changing. And if we're moving away from a world where civilian maritime shipping is sacrosanct into one where piracy and state piracy and attacks on ships are far more likely, well, then you have to reevaluate how Nigeria plugs into its relationship into the global energy system. Because right now, much to the Saudis' happiness, Nigeria is very self-limiting, just like Venezuela has been very self-limiting these last 20 years. And you can count on Nigeria never...
Why so serious? We create the world of the dream. It's called Inception.
significantly increasing its oil output for any period of time, which makes them a non-factor as far as the countries who try to actually manage the oil markets see things. But if you break down global stability, oil is just not going to be transported as far. And in places that have a little bit of a hot spot going for them, like say the Persian Gulf or Saudi Arabia is, you should expect significant reductions in output because there's going to be a lot of militancy and state militancy, not to mention neo-imperial activity, either trying to take the oil offline or take the oil, period. And in that scenario, I would expect that the stuff that's coming out of the Persian Gulf is probably going to fall by conservatively half and take most, if not all, of, say, Iran's crude with it. But Nigeria is not in that sort of situation. Nigeria is on the western side of the African continent. While it has plenty of territorial disputes with its neighbors, it's not like it's facing an outright war with anyone. The countries that are to the northwest, the north, and the east are either in the Sahara, so don't have military much to speak of, or in the Sahel, where the densest concentration of population is in Nigeria. So when we had all of those coups back in 2022 and 2023, there was a real concern / hope based on your politics that the Nigerian military might just move into some of these places and knock off the coupsters, because the Nigerian military is something like 3 times as large as all of the French coup belt in the Sahel combined. They ended up not doing that, but the point remains is that Nigeria is the undisputed superpower in the region from the Sahel down to the tropics. There's no one else that can hold a candle to them. And if there was a conflict, I have no doubt, while it would be messy, that the Nigerians could give a lot more than they could take. But ultimately, we're talking about oil here. In a place where the Persian Gulf has problems, in a place where Russia is treated like Russia, and a lot of that stuff goes offline, secondary oil producers in the Eastern Hemisphere need to get a fresh look. Because if you remove a lot of these or weaken a lot of them, all of a sudden Nigeria shows up as the largest or second largest by most math. They don't have a physical border where they are going to expect a war. Most of the piracy that's in the region comes from them, which is just funny. And I can see a new sort of environment where the Brits and the French are actively looking for partnerships in the Gulf of Guinea region where Nigeria is in order to secure crude that they can't get from places like the North Sea or the Russians any longer. It's not that the North Sea is going away. It's just it's all going to be spoken for. And so if you're going to have growth, you're going to have to find another source. The United States can help with some of that, but Nigeria is the only thing that's proximate, really. You've got Algeria to the north, but a lot of their fields are very, very, very tapped, and they've been in diminishing returns for the last 20 years. Nigeria is really the only place where you can put in greenfield or brownfield. So I expect we're going to see a significant reversing of this trend of the Western supermajors getting out of Nigeria, because there's not going to be a lot of choice. Other maybe tertiary energy producers in the area, your Angolas, your Gabons, your Equatorial Guineas, they're probably going to get a fresh look too for very similar reasons. But make no mistake, Nigeria is the security decider in this region. And if they don't want these secondary powers, especially ones that are closer to them, to play a significant role in regional oil markets, then it's going to be really hard to make that happen. And this is not a colonial experience. Nigeria may be decades behind, say, Britain when it comes to military firepower, but it's not like Nigeria is unindustrialized. So you're not going to see the sort of neo-colonial relationships that a lot of people fear, where the former colonies come in and take over. No. The population imbalance is not there. The technological imbalance is not there. Instead, it's going to be a degree of partnership, and one that, while it can be messy, is probably going to work pretty well, because the French and the Brits have the technology and the markets, and the Nigerians have the asset and the guns. So it's a partnership that can actually be quite productive. The question is, of the outside powers, who will get there first? And I'm telling you, it's going to be the French and the Brits, and they're not necessarily going to agree on where that crude has to go. So the geopolitics of this region is going to start to look a lot like it did a century and a century and a half ago, but with a lot more money, and with the Nigerians being a player in of them themselves. All right, that's it for me.
How many who they include for the country? Not be only Igbo they not include now. They talk like saying only Igbos not there. So just how many people they include? The whole of the South is a mess. When we're talking about these things, let's just be. I get it that yes, the Southeast has suffered greatly. I can't take that away. That's obvious. That's in the history, right? But it's not just the Igbos. Yeah? The country as a whole is a mess. Have you been to Benin City? See how that place is Edo State as a whole is like a sinkhole. Bayelsa Nko, all those places, nothing to write home about. Well, my people, I beg, I'm about to wrap up anyway. Aka, welcome. I think you're new to my channel. You just rushed in and you're saying because a random white man says so, you must be new to my channel. You really must. I think you're triggered by the fact that you're seeing a white person. I'm showing the video of a white person. It was recommended, and I played it. Doesn't have, he's not 100%. We know he said it's a summary of what is a summary he gave. So it's not like he's coming here as an expert. So I don't know why your feelings are hurt. Gotta chill down, Aka. We have a bigger fight to worry about in Nigeria. I don't know why you're in your feelings. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And hopefully you're subscribed. You know, he mentioned Biafra. Well, exactly. I mean, the guy was just giving like a short. There's no way he can go into all the details in a 9-minute video, clearly. And then, of course, he's going to get some things not because he doesn't live in the country. He's only speaking from his own perception of things or his own study. Let me not say perception. From what he read, Google research, you know, maybe a few other places that he found some information. That's it now, basically. So it won't be as detailed as somebody who, for instance, lives in Nigeria and understands and is factual about the history of the place. It won't be as detailed as that kind of person. So I don't think that we should take offense in any way or, you know, call him out in any way. I don't know the guy. It's my first time of seeing his video. You know, Queen, thank you for sharing this with me. Thank you for mentioning it. So what did he talk? I mean, not 100% accurate, but I mean, he got the gist of it now. Basically, he gets the gist. I know if he tell him, I know if he say he gets zero for the whole thing we talk now. So anyway, my people, I beg the fight when we get for Nigeria big pass this one. My own be say, may all of us find as we won't find our way. Me right now, I don't see a future in Nigeria. Let's just forget about it. Everybody should just go their way. Let everybody answer their father's name. How is we are going to achieve that now? That one are not coming. They say the revolution will not be televised. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that revolution because we need it like yesterday. I don't know how bad things need to get for us to realize that because the children is affecting young minds, it's affecting babies. That's not good at all. You know, there's a lot of carnage that's going on in Nigeria. It is not every day is one thing or the other. Yeah, I don't know. All these people that are talking about 2027 election, I don't know what they look. I don't know the data when they look with the ancestors when they sit down on top of the structure. They have changed everything around. You understand? So I don't know. But in any case, and then one quick thing I wanted to say. This 99 oppressed. I saw he did a space today, and people were coming at him and saying, "Why did he expose?" I don't know why people do that. I think we need to. The guy, ever since I've been checking out his page, the guy has not told a lie not once. Most of the information he brings forward is 99% correct. 99% all the time. You know, and I happened to be on the space where people were saying, you should have gone in-house. Like, are you kidding me? When this guy brings out news, information about other people, where we jump on it and we are sharing because it now concerns, and we are people that are supporting Peter Obi. For instance, I don't consider myself as a Labour Party person. I am just someone who wants the best for the country. And so every region will be well taken care of. And I felt like Peter Obi was the man for the job. It just so happens to come from the southeast. If there was a Peter Obi from the west, from the south, from even the north, I will be ringing the same bell for him. I don't care where anybody comes from. Can you do the job? Now that one I consign me. Can you do the freaking job? You understand? So if the guy brought out information, right? Fine, all well and good. It's something that is surprising to everybody. If Abure is guilty, let the process take its time. The only thing I'm against is the way they were dragging the man on the ground for somebody that, and then they now slapped him with a attempted murder from embezzlement. By the time they reach police station, they don't slam him. You know, now those ones now offend me. But say people will also come after the guy, investigative journalist. You understand? Anonymous. And then him having to do a space to defend himself. I just felt kind of bad about that. It didn't sit well with me. It shouldn't be happening. If we're saying that if I am standing for the truth, let me speak for myself. I'm standing for the truth. I'm standing for fairness and justice. That's all I care about. I don't care about Labour Party. It's in Nigeria. Okay? We all know that the system in Nigeria is messed up. Everybody, they look for how they want to feed themselves, how they want to step on the other person, how they want to loot. That's all they care about. That was the only party that was available. And Peter Obi took advantage of the party that made itself available. You understand what I'm saying? For people to come, they question that guy for space. They tell and say he should have done it. Like, how can you be telling somebody how to run their show? I don't get it. Sometimes, as Nigerians, we overdo. I don't get it. Isn't that pushing your luck? You know? Look at the work David Udeyin, these young men stuck their necks out. David Udeyin is on the run till today because of the fact that he literally saved the country from a war. We need to take him easy. Personally, there was nothing wrong with what that guy did. He saw something and he spoke up. If it concern your papa, now your business be that. Why did your papa not exercise decorum? If it concerns your brother or your relative, why did they not conduct themselves accordingly? Why do you think people are supporting Peter Obi? It's because of his transparency, of the character that everybody can see he has. If we're going to follow someone with a vision, shouldn't you apply the same vision? If a man is caught stealing, he should come out. If it is not a lie, Abure should come out and defend himself. I'm not taking up for him. He should come out and defend himself. No, I didn't take it. Look at the evidence. Look at the proof here. Look at this. Look at that. Everybody go know wetin happen. When we say the man see news, he hears something, they expose everybody. Now, because you know they touch your person, you don't want your. I mean, come on. That's hypocrisy. We need to take it easy. If Abure commits the crime, he must do the time. Simple. I don't care. They only see brother and sister for this one. Now, brother and sister, now he put Nigeria for where he did right now. It's my brother. It's my person. Yeah, let's cover it up for him. Do you know if they had dealt with Tinubu a long time ago, he would not have made it as senator, not to talk of governor. If they had dealt with him, when that file came to Atiko's desk, when Obasanjo got it, when they told Obasanjo about it, and he passed it on to Atiku, and they dealt with it, a Tinubu will not be existing today. They groomed the monster that we are dealing with right now. They did. So we need to work on our sentiments and our feelings and emotions. For me, I'm neutral. I not send anybody, I don't look anybody face. If you do the crimes, do the time. Simple and short. Do the time, make your eye clear. People had, and my money did that thing when that man carry to build house. If not true, say build man. My money dey inside. I don't know. My sweat dey inside. I know they pluck money for back of tree. So I beg, we'll take it easy. No, really take it easy. I beg. And they say even if it's televised, No NEPA or gentle. Na road they go take the watch am, they go dey see am live. They don't like truth. Exactly. They don't like it. I don't understand. They become different. I was really surprised by some people's responses. I was like, what the heck? What the heck? If the man did it, please, you people should leave. Why is he having to defend himself? An investigative journalist trying to defend you people. The man even try, say they come and they explain himself. Why are you people putting him through that? Has he ever brought a news before that people debunked and said is a lie? If you have superior information, bring it out. What are you trying to suppress? We are trying to build a Nigeria that makes sense for everybody. You are trying to cover some. No, I no support. I beg. I no support. This is why I don't like being part of a group. I don't want to be labeled as I'm not even labeled. It's just people just call it obedient. Me, I'm standing for. I've always been like this. And na truth I dey stand on. If na lie, I know the fit. Do you understand? So all this one, the people are getting sentiment is our. Oh, who is our? Who is we? Who are we? I'm not interested in that too. If somebody is telling a lie, call out the lie. I don't care who that person is. We're in deep shit in Nigeria. Shouldn't we be changing things seriously? So it doesn't matter who is affected. If it's your father, call the father out. Look at fathers, grandfathers, and great-grandfathers that are disgracing their lineage. Look at the mess they've created for us. I beg go, may everybody check their feelings. So me, I not send anybody. Exactly. All this party affiliate people now getting sentimental. This or that one. If he did not do it, does he not have mouth? Let him come out and defend himself. I did not do it. Oh, it's a lie. Oh, look at the document here. Do this thing. Put on camera. Everybody go see him. Simple. He's right to, yes, Kenny. He's right to call out LP. If they want to fight him, yes. And then again, a candidate that we are all supporting, the only eye when we take they see, they are trying to push him out of the party, and you want him to be silent about it? Hell no. When is Peter Obi going to create a new party and have the structures that they have? I mean, come on, let's be realistic. With these people that have captured the system, do you think they will want to open? They will actually give him the opportunity to start a new party? You think? Who will borrow ourselves sense? I beg. He should be held accountable. Simple. No sentiments involved. Exactly. If it wasn't for Peter Obi's comments, those tweets that he tweeted out, that guy probably would still have been languishing in jail. This is show you the kind of man Peter Obi is. It was because of his comments, I tell you for free, that they released that man. It was because of his comments. Exactly. Yeah, there's a likelihood that, yes, that's what I was saying. I was like, these obedient people, they need to chill and think. APC may be behind some of this, right? He may be working hand in hand with APC. We don't know that. You gotta wait time. You gotta let time expose the truth. All this rushy. Chill. Peter Obi don't talk say he won't make external auditors come audit their Labour Party campaign funds and all of that. Wait for that to happen before you start being reactionary or whatever the English is. I better not mind that one, all those people. Exactly. There's a possibility. There's a huge possibility, right? There's a huge possibility. But time will expose that. The guy has done his job. What is expected is for people to say, wow. And then call the chairman to come and defend himself and say, chairman, is it true what we heard? Come and defend yourself. It's simple. Because the entire people that are following Peter Obi, they are not following him because of Labour Party. They are following the person, the visionary, not the party. I could care less about Labour Party. Who they be? I don't know anybody for there. I'm not interested in knowing. Now Peter Obi me they follow. Now they look. I don't look anybody face. So for all I care, Peter Obi just manage jam. Not be waiting one do. And the system when they grab be that. Wetin I won't make the man do. Abeg, Nigerians, una chill o. Una own too dey too much sometimes. I no know. Anyway, my people, I don talk reach. Over 45 minutes again. I don add. Hey, away. Anyway, it's been real. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. I appreciate it. Seed, thank you very much. Victory, Kene, thank you. Highly favored, Holy Mary, Quinty, thank you. Aka Ekumeku, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you all. I go see you again next time. I don't know when, shall I not fit make any promises now. I don't know when, but I will certainly see you guys on my next show. Closing the curtain. Bye, guys. Thank you.